Hello and welcome back to Woodhill Park. It's a special day today. It's the King's Coronation, and in the village at Woodhill Park they've got all the decorations up and they're getting ready for their street party. Word's got about at Woodhill Park station that the Royal train might be passing through. It could be one of the many ways that King Charles is going to travel up to London, and it could be just a decoy, but people think he may be on it, so they're lining the platform getting ready to see the Royal train go past, and it's created quite a crowd at the moment. Even though it's been kept hush hush, certain people have got to know, and there's people crowding the platforms with the police keeping an eye on people, making sure they behave, waiting for this train. But back to the real world for a moment. Hornby was asking people on their website, or not on their website, on YouTube, what they were going to run on Coronation Day on their layout, and I put a comment in what I was going to run, but I thought I would actually show it being run just as a quick update. A bit silly, I know, but I've been working on my Royal train as I've been repainting the roofs and other bits and pieces, as they didn't look very authentic. The grey was a horrible sort of pasty grey, and in reality it's a bit darker, and been upgrading other bits on it. I'll get on and run it. How about that? I can reveal what I intended to run, and it should be popping out of the tunnel any minute. As it's a 1980s layout, I've gone for two Royal 47s that used to get used on royal duties, which are Windsor Castle and Firefly, all done out in their finery, double heading, pulling the Royal train. And as I said, I've been working on the Royal train, as the roof colours didn't really match photos, so I've now darkened the roofs with a repaint, also the under frames and that, darken them just to give them a bit more of an authentic look. So that's the Royal train I'll be running. Well, the Royal train hasn't stopped in the station, but I've stopped it at this point at the moment, just to give you a closer look at the carriages that I've repainted. I personally think they come out alright, as I was very careful with masking up the paintwork on the side, so I didn't ruin it, and I think it paid off. I spent a lot of time getting the masking right, and the under frame I just gone for really it's roof dirt and it's quite matte. Possibly I might alter that for a bit more of a satin finish, which is easy to do because it comes apart, but the roof does not come off this coach. It's all moulded together, so I had to mask it up. I do plan on doing something with the couplings long term, I think, but at the moment just having them a sort of dirty colour, they blend in rather than this garish light grey that they used to be in. I just fancied improving this as part of sort of the coronation coming up. It just sort of made me think about it, and I was never very happy with what it looked like. So far I think this is a bit of an improvement, but I shall now put her through her paces around the layout, so she will pass through Woodhill station several times, no doubt, which is not very realistic, but just for, you know, to show off the train, I shall get her running round in a loop. Better not focus on all but that's the only trouble with the loft. There's too many toothpicks coming down from the roof, and I do wish I had an old-fashioned loft sometimes, and as we don't have any, well, half as many beams crossing the loft, but yeah, you're stuck with what you got, and it is a good height loft, so I can do most things I want. I suppose it's not very realistic that the sun is out at the moment, but in reality, over my head in the loft I can hear it pouring with rain outside, so people will be watching this coronation getting soaking wet in reality, which won't be as good as what it could have been, I suppose.
God save the King!
God save the King!
It's now evening time at Woodhill Park Station, and people are still hanging about, hoping for the Royal train to return. And with a bit of luck, their wishes might come true, because any moment she's about to appear. Another crowd-pleasing moment as she trundles on her way back from the coronation. Who knows whether the King's on board? Nobody knows. It could be just a decoy, like I've said. But the people are happy, all the same. I hope you like the bunting. My daughter made it for me. Very clever of her. I thought it came out very good. So with many thanks to her for making the station come alive with the bunting down the platform. I think some of my updates lately have been a bit long-winded because I've been putting too much subject matter or different subjects into my updates, and they seem to be quite hard to edit down to a reasonable length. But I think I'm going to have a go at sort of concentrating on one subject at a time, maybe, just to get the length of these updates down a bit. Thanks very much for watching this special Royal update. I hope you enjoyed seeing my Royal Train and Firefly and Windsor Castle, double heading it. I'll be back soon with a modelling update. Hopefully I'll find some jobs that I need to do around the area. It's always an ongoing thing, so got plenty of work, and I'll get filming what I'm up to from the next update. So thank you very much for subscribing, especially a lot of new subscribers I've got now. Thank you very much, it's appreciated, and it does inspire me on, you might say, to do some of this stuff. So thanks again, see you next time, bye for now.
God save the King!